Hi there, my name is Heidi, and I decided to make a Common Craft video to outline the excellence of the book Poor Students, Richer Teaching by Jensen. I am currently volunteering at Dalton Elementary to obtain my field experience hours. My wonderful field experience teacher, Mrs. Stevenson, who teaches 5th grade, recommended that I read this book after I had told her about my desire to be the kind of teacher that makes a positive impact on students' lives, not just the kind of teacher who teaches content. I was absolutely thrilled after diving into this book, as I found it was exactly what I was looking for. This book is much more than just a flood of inspiration. It provides practical, everyday strategies for implementing a positive mindset in the teacher and, in turn, the students. A positive mindset in a healthy classroom environment starts with the teacher. Why is this book relevant to you? The beginning of the book talks about the new normal and why we need to take action against its negative effects. The new normal is poverty. According to Jensen, in the 5 most populated states, California, Texas, Florida, Illinois, and New York, 48% or more of public school students are in poverty. The middle class is disappearing, robots and machines are taking over the human workforce, inflation consumes the consumer paycheck, and our country's debt is only increasing. All these events are drastically affecting students' family life, and in turn, their own lives, with things such as health issues, chronic stress, weak cognitive skills, and impaired socio-emotional relationships, among other things. While many might assume the audience of this book to be teachers in urban environments or teachers with many students in poverty, I believe this to be an incorrect assumption. Even though Jensen is keen on the word poverty, he never states that only students in poverty will benefit from a positive mindset. Children from all walks of life will benefit from the positivity mindset and the ideas presented within the chapters of this book. While this book was written for educators of all grades, I'll be focusing on the techniques and ideas that apply mostly to elementary education. Positivity is one of the biggest themes in Jensen's book. A teacher needs to model positivity 100% of the time if they expect the same from their students. Positivity does not mean ignoring the situation, but it does mean reframing and choosing to find the positive in each situation. A study was done to show the impact of positivity on student success. Student homes were microphoned for 2 months, and in that time, it was found that in poor homes, students received only 1 positive remark for every 2 negative remarks. In middle-class homes, students received 2 positive remarks for every 1 negative remark. Finally, in upper-income homes, students received 6 positive remarks before they even received 1 negative remark. In Jensen's words, students from poverty do not need negativity from peers, parents, or teachers. They need a positive environment every day. If you want students from poverty to behave, learn, and grow like well-behaved people, treat them better. You want to make your classroom the best place to learn on earth. One of the questions I wanted to answer was this: how do I implement positivity in the classroom? What's the first step? Creating a positive environment is a must, and it starts with you, the teacher. Modeling the behavior you want your students to have is incredibly important. Always have a positive attitude. Look at and talk about things with a cup half full mentality. Encourage kids to look for solutions when problems arise. Boost hope. Be incredibly empathetic. Rephrase problems. Look for the root of an issue and hold high standards and expectations for the students in your classroom. Here are 2 of the many games and ways to incorporate positivity into lesson plans. The first involves taking on a different perspective. This broadens their point of view and helps them to realize there are many ways to look at a situation. In this game, the teacher gives a scenario. Then, 2 students pair up and both take opposing sides. An example of this could be, you got a low score on a test. How could you use this to your advantage? Another activity that could be ingrained into English or writing is called word nutrients. First, students spend time brainstorming 10 positive words or phrases as a class. Then, they spend about 5 minutes writing about a positive event that happened the week before. After that, they write about an issue or about something that troubles them. This helps them to diffuse their emotions. Finally, the students pick one of the positive words they like the most and use it at least 5 more times that day. These assignments should not be graded. Journaling has been shown to have a positive emotional influence, and that's very important. There are so many more games and strategies contained within the pages of this book, and I highly encourage all of you teachers and potential teachers to read this book. If the topic of creating a positive and hopeful classroom environment to change behavior interests you, there are many more sources you can check out. Another book mentioned within this book is called The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. Some of the other books my field experience teacher recommended are Reading in the Wild by Donald Miller, Reading with Meaning by Debbie Miller, and The Art of Inquiry by Nancy Cecil. Make sure to check out this book and all the great teaching strategies provided. Thanks for watching. Remember to stay positive.